Hi.
My name's J.C. McCauley.
I'm Naisha McCauley, and you're watching AccessTV.org.
What time is it? It's time to get hip and get a grip. Here with your Councilwoman rJo Winch, and yes, we're kicking off Get Hip and Get a Grip again in 2019. So those of you who want to come out, we're here at your place, the People's House, at 550 Main Street here in the city of Hartford. So just stay tuned for the dates and the times that we will be airing. We look forward to having you come on, come be a part, come join the studio audience, right? Because we're talking about your city, your town, your issues, and things that are mostly important to you. And so tonight I'm joined by a few of my favorite people, Dr. Bradford Howard, Bishop Maxey, and then we have our special guest. So just want y'all sit back, enjoy the ride, because you all know this is the place where we encourage everybody to strengthen your sisters and brothers, guide the children with love, teach the children that love is colorblind, and success is for anybody willing to honestly put in the time to make sure that it happens. A lot of things are going on around our town, around our society, around the federal government that are not good role models. Teach your children that those things are not the way to go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into the program. We have some announcements to make a little bit later on. But let's hear from Dr. Bradford Howard. What's up, Doc?
Well, I'm so glad to be here. This is one of the greatest times ever for me because here I was just a marketing specialist, and some years ago, you gave me the opportunity to come here, and I wrote a song called Never Too Busy, which went #1, but it was released here before it became #1, and then To Get a Grip allowed me to bring in, we had people from all over the community. We had young kids.
We're going to do a reunion.
Yeah, we had kids from every nationality and every distressed neighborhood on this program with their gifts and skills. And so I'm really here more tonight to say thank you. I'm also here because it's Women's History Month. And over the last year or so, I've taken over a radio station called S&M Internet Radio. And you were recognized last year as far as the top advocate. But as far as this month, you are Miss History of America. And so my station is honoring you for that. So that's what I'm here for. Also, because you were the first one to help me release a CD years ago. We have a new one out, The Best of Me and Dennis Grady.
Is this under $49.95? Because you know I take cake gifts at $50. It's under $49.95?
It's under $49.95.
Full disclosure. Because rJo can't get locked up.
Our very first song that went #1 is on there.
Excellent.
And Dennis and I, who you've had on before, we came together with the best of songs he wrote and I wrote, and we put this together, and who to give a copy to but the one who opened up the door. And I just want to thank you because you kind of changed my ways of thinking. I came from a father who was very, very chauvinistic. And what was so surprising, my father's best friend was your mother. Who was one of my greatest of all female role models in Hartford. And growing up in the city of Hartford, too many times women were not allowed the space to do what they were, to be creative. And then coming on your show and watching you, knowing what you do, Linda, and all the other things, I just came here more or less to be a support to you and your show and let people know it was a great show. They need to come around. And also, you've been just so great. And I'm also excited that a few weeks ago, I became a Kiwanis.
Yeah, he's a member of the Kiwanis. I was going to talk about that, but let me tell you, Stan, and then we also got to shout out, AccessTV.org and J.C. McCauley and his lovely wife, Naisha McCauley, and my fan club, Nia and Seven, because without you all, we would not be able to get out, to the organization. So let's hear from Matt Bishop. How's things going over on the other radio?
Well, all is well. I'm glad for the opportunity to come and share with you. It's been a while since I've been on the show, but we've been busy on the air at the Power 1480, and we're now 97.5 FM, WKND, Connecticut's first African American radio station.
All right.
And we just celebrated 58 years of broadcasting, and we're still going strong, and some great things are about to happen.
All right, so that's the history-making event right there. And y'all know every year we do Honor Our Own, and we honor, those who are doing the first, so y'all be looking out for a bishop. Gonna be one of our honorees in 2020. But listen, before that can happen, y'all gotta make sure that I get reelected so we can come back. Because this is 2019. This is the municipal election year. So if I'm gonna work for you, listen, you all gotta work for me to make sure that I'm able to come back so we can do what we do. All right. So then you, young lady, go ahead and introduce yourself.
First of all, thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Bradford Howard, for inviting me. Thank you, Bishop, amen, for coming along and being a part of the show. And thank you, Stan, for doing it.
Absolutely.
I just wanted to say to everyone, greetings. My name is Ina McBride Silva, and I am a woman of many different talents and skills, but I am here to speak about my outreach and what the Lord is doing through that, and also about some upcoming events that are going to take place.
All right, so we all have events, so let me go ahead and get started. The Battle of the Badges, the basketball fundraiser between the Hartford Fire Department and the Hartford Police is going to be taking place on Saturday, April the 27th, starting at 1 p.m. It's at the Sports and Medical Science Academy over at 280 High Ship Avenue here in the beautiful city of Hartford. The tickets are suggested donation $5. So I'm not sure if I was there and it says suggested donation of $5 and you did not have $5, I'll probably still let you in. But I'm not in control of it, so don't take my word for it. It says suggested donation. So that's a whole different thing than admission is. So when y'all get there, y'all find out. But that's going to take place on Saturday, April 27th. At 1 p.m. And I imagine that they're asking for the $5 because it's a fundraiser, and y'all know the police department and the fire department do a lot of things around Thanksgiving and around Christmas time. So if you have $5, bring it with you. If you don't have $5, then y'all gonna need to work that out. All right. We also have another event coming up this Saturday on March the 16th it's a women's conference held by D&J coaches, and they're going to be honoring some fantastic women on their agenda. They have Peaches Acosta, who is getting the Author Award, Kalia Kareem Abdul for the Civil Rights Award, Community Service Awards, Angela Fralin, Adriana Baldwin, and I'm sure you all know some of these people, Tina Williams, and Patricia Thompson. For Educational Advocacy Award, and we know education is tough around this time, Dr. Lauren Davern. Our Housing Activist Award is Terry Morrison, and you all know they've been doing a lot of work around the slumlord issue. Parent Engagement Award, they can get 3, 5, 6, 8, 10 award. Millie Arciniega and Gwen Samuel. Then we have our Political Engagement Awards, because y'all know I would not be a part of any event if they're not touching the people who are out there doing your work. Then we have State Representative Minnie Gonzalez, and also Kelly Kirkley-Bay, who is the spokesperson for the 1st District Hartford Town Committee. And then the Social Engagement Award is going to Shirley Matthews, who is the longest reigning and female president of the Sportsman Athletic Club. And for our Youth Engagement Awards, we have Linda King Corbin, who currently serves as the Lieutenant Governor for the for the Kiwanis International Region 18, who's also a member of the Hartford Kiwanis, which myself and Dr. Bradford are also members. I currently serve as their president. We also have Robin Chambers Young and Joan Carter, who are doing the international double Dutch competition here in the state of Connecticut. It's going to happen in Vernon this year, only because we could not find space to hold it at that time in Hartford. It happens the Father's Day weekend. I have no idea why, but it happens the Father's Day weekend, and unfortunately a lot of our gym spaces are occupied or doing enrollment and stuff on that time. So it is going to be in Vernon, but they're going to be offering transportation. So they'll have a place where people can park their car and get a bus ride to Vernon and back. Kind of like when y'all going to the casino, y'all pocket the commuter lot. So something like that will be arranged, because we want to get Hartford residents to the competition, because a lot of our jumpers are from Hartford. So you all make sure y'all keep your eye on that. All right, and other announcements, Dr. Bradford Howard?
Yes, as you said, I'm new to the Kiwanis, which I'm so excited. And one of the Kiwanis brought something to my attention that there's a lot of young kids in the Hartford area that are going out here in the winter without socks, without underwear, and things like that. And so I suggested to her, let's work together, so a project. So you that are out there, sometimes, as cold as it is, to know that there's kids out there with no socks and no underwear out there.
No long johns.
No long johns or anything. So I'm asking that anyone that would like to help support that project, they can contact me, 860-816-1022. And I mean, people can even go to the dollar store or something.
Yeah, they could drop them here.
And they can drop them right here at City. But let's do something for the kids. We're always complaining about what they don't do right, but let's make sure that those that don't have something as minimal as us with socks going outside, they're freezing underclothes. And so I'm excited to be a Kiwana when I heard about what they're doing, but I felt if I'm going to be in something, as you said, let me start off. And my project was, you tell me there's a problem, I want to be involved of it. So anyone that wants to help support that project, please contact me.
All right, Bishop.
Well, just want to invite everyone to continue to check us out at the Power 1480 97.5 WKND. We want to dispel all those myths that were out there. We thought WKND was off the air. No, we're still very lively and stronger than ever now. And we just invite you to tune in. And we are actively in the community. We want to be even more involved in the community. So we ask you to reach out to us. You know, I'm on the air every day, Monday through Friday, with the Power Morning Show with DJ Mackie C. We are the national affiliate for Cheryl Underwood Radio. She's with us every day, Monday through Friday, from 6 to 10 as well. And also we're the national affiliate for Diva Talk Radio with Cheryl Lee Ralph, who is also a Connecticut she's from Waterbury, Connecticut.
Yeah, it's still Connecticut.
It's still Connecticut. So she's with us on Fridays at 10. And so we're doing some great innovative things at the station. So we invite you to check us out at 860-524-0001. And we want to be a part of you as we have been in the past. So we're still here for the community.
All right, you heard it here on accesstv.org. Get hip and get a grip with your Councilwoman rJo Winch. And there's a family feud going on in Hartford. It's going to be taking place on Saturday, March the 23rd. Listen, if you have never watched Family Feud, or if you do watch it, you know it's hilarious, right? And we have none other than our renowned Veronica Erie Wilson, who's going to be our host, so you know we're going to have a great time. So it's going to take place on Saturday, March 23rd, starting at 1 p.m. It's a brunch, y'all. So not only are you going to have a good time, Family Feud, have some gifts and raffles and things, but we're going to feed you too. So make sure that you all, grab your family and them, come on out. Who's going to play the game? Who knows? They're going to put everybody's name in the hat. They're going to pull it out. Your family could be the one, but I'll give you a clue. What some families are doing is like they're having like their family shirt. So if your family's going to come to the Family Feud on the 23rd at 2550 Main Street here in the city of Hartford, wear your favorite color, wear something that says, you're the family, because that's what they're going to be doing, and they're going to have a wonderful time. For those of you who are just coming out to the brunch, there is a fee of $25 because, somebody got to pay for the food. Somebody got to pay for the gifts, somebody got to pay for the prizes. So come out, reach in your pocket, get that $25. You're going to, well worth your time. All right? And you're going to leave with your stomach full and have a great time.
Amen. I have several events that I want to talk about, but I'll start with the one that's closest to my heart. First of all, I want to apologize to Doc because it's like sometimes your ears can be clouded. You can hear what people say, but you don't really fully hear it. So I got to get some socks because I remember him telling me that he was starting that project. And I was sitting here like, and I didn't get any socks. So I'm going to reach back out to you with helping with that.
Great.
That being said, Lion of Judah is a new nonprofit in your area. So I am brand new. And I am seeking to help the community as much as I can. We are still a small nonprofit, so we are not as large as maybe some of the others, but our heart is still in the same place, and we're helping as many as we can. And the first step is with charity and fundraising. And so we have partnered with the Connecticut Coalition to End Homelessness, Be Homeful Project. And I know many of you know that homelessness is still a big problem in the state of Connecticut. However, because of the coalition and caring members of the community, our numbers have decreased dramatically in comparison to some of the other states, because the coalition has established a framework to get all nonprofits to kind of work together about this problem.
Great.
And that's beautiful. And so as I am coming in as a new nonprofit, I have partnered with them, and we want to have a charity event March the 22nd, or not we are. It is March the 22nd. It is from 6 to 8 p.m. It is a charity dinner. It is $25. It is at the Downtown Marriott. And you know all of those proceeds, 100% of them are going to this charity. It is Be Homeful. It is shelter diversion. And what it does is divert families from having to be in a shelter. We were just talking about youth and how to reach the youth. Generational cycles are real. Because I'm a woman of God, and be very frank about that. It is a cycle. And sometimes the enemy will have you very deceptive of saying that, because this family and this child went into homelessness, that child won't go. The statistics show that if a child experiences homelessness and lives in a shelter, then their risk is very great of ending up back in the shelter. And so what I want to do, the heart that I have, our organization has, is to try to help prevent that. And so we're focusing on the Be Homeful project right now with our outreach. There is a lot of different organizations up under the coalition, but the Be Homeful project is specifically for families, trying to prevent those families from even entering into the shelter. And so I found that to be beautiful. They let me know that with as little as $500 to $1,000, you can divert a family. I was like, you know what? I'm in. I dropped $25 at Applebee's by myself. That ain't everybody else. I gotta get my dessert, my coffee. I done spent $25. Okay. So I was like, yes, we're gonna do this together. So we are currently selling the tickets. Please reach out to me. My email and phone number. Email first is enamcbride@gmail.com, and that's ENA. M as in Mary, C as in cat, B as in bird, R as in Romeo, Y as in yellow, D as in dog, E as in egg, @gmail.com. And I know you're like, why did she have to do that? 860-985-7924. I just want to make sure you spell that McBride right. A lot of people want to spell it with an I, and if I say it fast, they miss it, and so you won't get my Gmail. I'm really big on picking up the phone. I'm really big on answering the emails. Either way works if you're interested in purchasing a ticket. My second event is going to be on March 23rd. The same day as the Family Feud, but I start a little bit later. We're going to have a praise party right back at the Downtown Marriott. And we're going to have several artists that are going to come and that are going to perform. We're also going to have several community members being featured on our red carpet that are going to share their heart and that are going to share some of the things that they do for the community. So we're hoping that some people will come out to that as well. That is a ticket price of $25, but if you don't have it, I'm not going to turn you away from the door because it is a praise party, but we should have just said, you know what, it's a donation, because all of the funding for both of these events go to the Be Homeful project. We're really trying to get that money raised because we really want to divert a family. I believe change happens one person at a time. And if we can help that one family not be in a shelter, to me, we've done what we were supposed to do.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And when we're talking about bringing socks, black and white, all right, black and white socks. So that way it can be for girls or boys, because we have Boy Scouts Troop 2, and we also have Pack 2 under the Kiwanis of Hartford. So these are all Hartford kids. We also have a brand new Girl Scout troop. I gotta come up with some fancy name, but it's troop 10036. So I don't know if we're gonna be 10036 or whatever. We'll work it out. But it's just so long to say troop 100. So me and the kids gonna work that out. Just like we work out get hip and get a grip, we're gonna work that out. So by the time y'all hear about the Hartford Girl Scouts, we're gonna have some fancy name or something that we're doing with our kids. So all of our kids for the Kiwanis of Hartford are Hartford youth, predominantly from all over the city of Hartford. We have, every ethnicity you want to name. It's a part because we don't discriminate amongst children. Children are children. We don't care where they come from. We don't care what their mama name, their daddy name. We don't care about any of those things. If you are a child and you fit into the age group of the services that we provide, then you're welcome to attend. So parents out there, the Girl Scout meetings are Thursday night. On the second Thursday and the third Thursday of every month here at City Hall at 550 Main Street. So y'all notice I do a lot of stuff at your house. So if it's your house, you might as well come on in it. You might as well come on in it and enjoy it. Your taxes pay the mortgage. So come on in and enjoy it. I make sure your kids come in here freely. So if you want to help us with the Girl Scouts, it's every second and third Thursday here at City Hall. And if you want to help us with the Boy Scouts, I'm going to just give you my number. You can call me at 860-462-5063 because it depends on the age of the Boy Scouts when they meet. I think that Troop 2 meets on a Tuesday and then Pack 2 meets on a Saturday. So call me, let me know that you're interested in the Boy Scouts or the Cub Scouts, and I'll get you over to Michael Harris, who is the director for the Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts, who works with Rhonda Concilia out in New Britain. So they get with the Boy Scouts. We work primarily with the Girl Scouts, but all of them come under the umbrella of the Kiwanis of Hartford. So these are all our Hartford kids. We're trying to what's your name?
My name is Ina McBride Silva.
Like Ina was saying, these are our children. And anything that we can do to help parents, to grow them, to be more prosperous individuals in the future, then, that's what we want to do. This year, through the design organization with Peter DeMalley, we were able to get every single one of our boys bikes. They also got helmets for them, and they got locks for their bikes. The children that were over 8, I think it was, got actually computers. So we're not trying to play with these kids. We're actually trying to prepare them, to do better in life and give them the tools that they need so that they can get there. But parents, you gotta put some skin in the game. So if you're interested in your child participating with the Girl Scouts, the Boy Scouts, the Kiwanis Club, we're asking you to put some skin in the game. We know that all of us have our limitations, whatever those are, but we're the helper. Like I tell my daughter, I'm the grandparent, I'm the helper. I'm not the primary parent. I'm the helper parent, So we're the helper for you all. Everybody sitting around this table is the helper. And we want to make sure that all of our children are, headed towards success. And we understand that we all had roadblocks when we were growing up. So we understand and we anticipate that your child and you're going to have those things too. But what we may not have had is us. So we're here for you. So reach out. That's all you need to do. And so Nadine Muhammad has joined us so she can go into a little bit more about what the Family Feud is all about on March the 23rd.
Ooh, let me just take a breather here. She caught me off guard here today, but I thank rJo for inviting me, and I thank the people that's sitting around here with her. Right now on March 23rd, we're doing a Family Feud. And we asked all families to come together with your team, come and have some fun. We're going to have some laughter. We're going to have some good food. So come on down with your team. And it's 5 person per team. The price is $25 for anyone that comes. Just come and have a good old time with us. We're going to have a ball. We're going to have Stan Calder. He's also going to be recording it. We got someone coming to take pictures. And we're also going to have a recap of all the events that we're going to have, because we're going to have one in March, July, and November, because we're making it out of a tournament to see who is the number one in Hartford, Connecticut. So come on down, March 23rd, Family Feud, and have fun with us.
All right, so we don't care where your family is from, but the feud is happening in Hartford, all right? So bring them with you.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to have a fun feud. So it's guaranteed to be a great time.
Yes.
We're going to have some big fun. And like she said, so what we're going to do is it's like tournament style. You know, you start out with, we're going to pull them out the hat.
Yeah.
Whatever 4 families going to play. And then you get down to 2 families and get down to the 1 family.
That's right.
So that 1 family gets entered into the finals.
That's
you know
right.
how the brackets
That's
work.
right.
Y'all play sports. You know how it works.
Yeah.
All right,
I love that
so
show.
it's going to work the same way.
Yes.
We don't have Steve Harvey, but we got Veronica Erie Wilson.
That's right.
She's gonna be better.
So she's going to be
yes,
better.
yes,
So we're going to have a great time. So you all come out to that event. So you all heard about a lot of the events that are going on, you know, around the town tonight. And the good thing for accesstv.org, if you missed something, you can always hit the rewind
Great
and hear
TV.
it over and over and over. Don't miss anything. Make sure that you catch it all. All right. So we want to thank you all for tuning in to Get Hip and Get a Grip, another segment with your Councilwoman rJo Winch, and come back and make sure you keep it locked on accesstv.org channel 8. See you real soon.